There we go. There we go. Look at that. Okay. So we're not gonna act well. So we're not gonna act a fool today. I appreciate that, YouTube. We got the kinks out. I'm gonna send the reports up there. Oh, they got the kinks out. I appreciate that. Right there. Yes. Let's get the other platforms up right now, and we are going to have a good time. We're definitely going to get the platforms up. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. That's all I gotta say is happy Friday. You know, and to everybody out there that's joining me right now, I want to say happy Friday. We're about to get it in. It is. We got to bring out the other glasses. Let us come on. We're about to get it. Yeah, we're gonna say that right there. Oop, we're gonna go live here. Do we got it? Do we got it? Do we got it? I think we got it. Yes. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it in. Nice. Hold on. Gotta do my nose real quick. Nah. Winter, gotta love it. Winter. Gonna open this up a little bit. Yep, there we go. Okay. Let me see. Do we got everything? It is Friday. Well, let's get it in. You know what I'm saying? I want to welcome any and everybody that's joining me on all three platforms right now. I want to say what's up to Facebook. I want to say what's up to YouTube. And I want to say hello to the IG, baby. It's nice to see you. You know what I mean? And if you know me on YouTube, it's Conversation Mike or Project, baby. If you know me on Facebook, it is Michael to the Coats. And if you know me on IG, call me Big Craig, Big Security. Tell me how you're doing, what you're pursuing, and where you at. Somebody's trying to get at me, so definitely we got it. Let's see. We're gonna hit her up. Okay. Let's see what's going on.
Michael, you on your video?
Yeah, you live. So what's up?
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna log off and log on. Okay.
Okay, you can go on YouTube. You can go on IG. You can go on Facebook. You can go on anyone.
Okay, you look so handsome, by the way.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Well, log in and tap in.
Okay, we'll do.
All right. So yes, definitely. If you hey, it is Friday. What's up, Angel? That's my niece, you know what I'm saying? And if you're just now joining me, I definitely, like the light. Gotta get the light. The lighting is good. I like that, but we got to get it done. If you're just now joining me, welcome to 1438 North Night Hillside, the podcast. And I am the voice of choice. Conversation. My friends call me Michael Coates. And today we're going to be finishing up the episode on bathtub clothes washing, hemming clothes, fly guy shirts, and things like that of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you're doing out there, I want to say happy Friday. If you're off of work, I want to say, did you have a good day? And if you're not being treated right, I just want to say, hello, sweetheart. How was your day? How are you doing today? It's a pleasure to see you. Because if he don't appreciate you, I'm going to appreciate you. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? And to all others, muck off. You know what I'm saying? We're going to abide by the community guideline standards for which these three platforms give us. But we definitely going to come. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black man telling a black man's story. And you better believe that. You better know it. You know what I'm saying? And you better know, born in Chicago, raised in Milwaukee, Chicago born, Wisconsin raised. Don't you see the Wisconsin baby? Don't you see it? So, like I said, I'm a street talking motivational speaker. I'm coming from a point of view that a lot of people are not coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm certified, qualified, and well intelligent enough to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take some of the parts of my life and I'm going to put them out there for the world to see. You know what I mean? And if you're on Facebook, send me some stars. Angel, send me $1. Send me some stars. That's how I eat. If you're on YouTube, definitely subscribe and check me out Monday through Friday, every 6 p.m. through 7 p.m. And I'm a street talking motivational speaker. Like I said, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the things that I grew up with, some of the that I grew up with, and all of the best situations that make growing up black even better. Baby, tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story is about to begin. And who telling it? Michael, to the C, to the A, to the O, to the T, to the E, to the S, and that's COATES. You know what I'm saying? Because I said C to the A to the O, and that's wrong. It's COATES. You know what I mean? That's what makes me human. And, if I could put a smile on your face today, let it happen. If I could put a grimace on your face, go see Ronald, because I don't sell burgers. Be all right, and it is what it is. So like I said, I talked about, this is the third episode and the final episode of bathtub clothes washing and sewing clothes and things like that of that nature. And I'm going to give you the black experience from a black man. I ain't gonna let nobody else tell my story. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about the legends and the pimps and everybody that came up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and in Chicago. Shout to the Tiss sound, baby. Woo! We getting hot up in here. It is getting good. It is getting good. It is getting good. Oh, getting good. Damn it, I ain't expected to get that good. Man. And why am I feeling so good tonight? Because not only is for a long time to deal with a lot of my traumas, I kept them in, and I thought just being a loner I could get away with it, but I'm finding out that this podcast is therapeutic to the G, and I'm telling everything that happened behind closed doors. I'm telling. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody else to go through some of the things I went through, especially with the grooming and the incest and all that. So I'll talk about that at a later date. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend I said hi. And you are now in tune with conversation, better known as Michael Coates. Coates, baby, how you doing? So like I said, we're going to jump right into it. And that was just a brief explanation of who I am, what am I doing, and what am I doing with this platform? Because y'all better know who the people that come from Hillside Projects are. Hillside Project, Land Park Projects, and Mayflower Court. Definitely, they all in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on 6th and Walnut, 6th and Cherry. It is what it is, right by the east side, baby. Council folks stand up, boom. So for many a plenty years, you know what I'm saying? Somebody give me a clap. And can somebody give me a? Can you give me a? Did you say okay? I don't think he did. You know what I mean? So boom. So we're going to set the scenario right now. Right now, we're going to set the scenario. Boom, you're in Hillside Projects. We are right in front of Wonder Bread Bakery. And on the left side is Pabst Brewing Company. On the right side is Jaeger Bakery. So you smell some of the best smells you want to smell every day growing up in Hillside Projects in Milwaukee. You smell like apple pies, cherry pies, lemon pies. And plus, when they used to rob the truck, it used to go down. It used to go down, baby. And when I say go down, it used to go down, and definitely any comments, anything, any suggestions that anybody would like to hit me up with for future shows or anything. I'm definitely open to any and all suggestions. And I want to say happy Friday. Glad you made it home. Definitely, especially if you're Milwaukee, y'all open carry. It is what it is. Boom. So we're going to set the scenario. We in Hillside Projects. I lived at 1438 North 9th Street, apartment 567. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend. Big Mike is on. So the trucks will pull right up in front of our house, bag in, go get their deliveries from the Wonder Bread Bakery. We live right in front. Then right adjacent to the right side, you'll find Jaeger Baking Company. And then with Jaeger to the left side, you have Pabst Brewing Company. Boom. So with Jaeger and Pabst and all them, they doing their thing. So, man, the old hit, well, they weren't old heads then. They was young. That was Jimmy, Sammy, and all them. Kojak, Big C, you know what I'm saying? Brian Beeman, Jerry Beeman, and it is what it is, what's up, Gary? I want to shout out to the Holloway family. You know what I'm saying? Hillside's up in the place. It is what it is. And welcome to 1438 North 9th Hillside, the podcast. And I am the voice of choice, conversation, better known as Michael Coates. So, like I said, If you're on Facebook, send me some stars. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on IG, hit the like button, baby. Come holler at me. Talk to the man. We got a mic. You got a gold microphone. You got gold teeth. Gold teeth got to talk to a gold microphone, baby. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We know how we know we're not don't talk straight to the microphone. You know what I'm saying? uh, so definitely when they robbed the bakery, everybody got in on it. But then you had to go in the house. You would eat all the food, but then you had to go to school the next day. So that's where our story starts to begin. So you got to go to school the next day. You don't have any clean clothes. You go in the dirty clothes. It was a little brown little divider right before the bathroom. I'm gonna set the scene inside the apartment. So we got a 3-bedroom apartment. You walk in, you got a nice front room, you got a decent kitchen, a little small hallway. There was a closet to the right. My mother bedroom was the first bedroom that you saw. Adjacent to the right was Shayma's bedroom, and to the left was Brain in my bedroom. And Brain is my brother Brian. And I want to say rest and live on to my brother Brian Fitzgerald Coates. You know what I mean? He went home, in the year of our Lord in 2004. And I miss my little brother, except for I'm gonna carry on and I'm gonna hold this candle. I'm gonna hold this stick and I'm gonna keep going. Brian's Bro HS on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on Snapchat as well, but it is what it is. So we're gonna keep going. So boom. So you're digging in a dirty clothes bag to get you some clothes to wash out. You know what I mean? So yesterday was the episode where I talked about us using Trend soap. You know what I'm saying? My man just hit me with a nice thought, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, in Milwaukee, we called it knocking. So, if you didn't have no clothes or something, okay, if you went to getting a little thrown off with all the love, and I appreciate y'all, and I'm humbled because thank you for taking the time to take an hour out of your day to listen to what I have to say and convey a lot of these memories and a lot of these things that be connected to Hillside Projects in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53201-414. Let me tell you again, we'll kick in your door. You know what I'm saying? Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend, So, my Gary, you got me stumbling. My man Gary was talking about when they used to go down to the Grand Avenue Mall, and instead of doing the Watusi in the tub, they would go steal the clothes, and they would just hey, I got a multitude of things to share with y'all over the years to come in. And I'm true in spirit, kind in heart, but I will put my foot up your ass, Tack. Did you not know? And that's provided to you by the friendly foot of M Coates. And I will greatly KTA. And that means kick that ass, Tack. And it is what it is, but what it ain't, it'll never be. So, like Gary said, they would go down and knock and boost and things like that, but we didn't have that option, because my mama, she was brutal. She come out, boy. We're going to talk about that too when we get into whoopings, better known as beatings, AKA abuse. Beat you like you done stole some, or you're running to the north from the south. Boy, you just don't know. So when you dig in that big ass bag, move that brown divider and them clothes, the stench. Just like I said, like you watch Thriller and it be like, dun, 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 dun. That's how that damn smell coming up out that bag. When the smell come up out that bag, you know how when you watching like Prince of Arabia and they got their horn like that and the cobra come up, that's how that smell come up. So never deal with a woman with no bad pooch. You know what I'm saying? No shaman. We don't want no perch, and we definitely don't want no fish. Because just like that little smell come up, if you're not clean and you move your legs as a man, you'll smell that. You move your legs as a woman, don't tell that. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. And like I was saying, so boom. So if you had to do the Watusi in the tub, to get the clothes clean, and you didn't have to sew the clothes or hem them up. That was episode 1. So if you want to go to my live and check out any of my videos, gotta go to Project Baby at 1438 North Night Hillside, the podcast. And the voice of choice conversation, that is me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for choosing me, Lord. I look quite wonderful. You know what I'm saying? I'm a handsome boy. You need to shave. But it is what it is. You know, and so I talked about him in the pants. I talked about doing the Watusi on episode 2. Now, episode 3 is about them damn fly guy shirts. You know what I mean? So when I'm talking about them fly guy shirts, do you know the fly guy shirts I'm talking about? Like I said in episode 1, when we first went to Ninth Street School, my mother sent me to school in some Buster Browns. If you don't know what Buster Browns is, you got a smartphone. It'd be dumb not to look it up. Right. So my mother sent me to school in Buster Browns. And with the Buster Browns, I will say this though. I love you, Ma. I love you. And when you hear this, I apologize. But she sent me to school in them damn Buster Browns. I'm looking like Danny Terrio from Dance Fever or one of the solid gold dancers with Marilyn McCool. She didn't introduce me, but yet instead I'm going to school to look at Miss Rotan. Miss Rotan was brutal as a principal. And to all any principal out there, don't be like Miss Rotan. Miss Rotan was brutal. Not beautiful. No, I will take that back. I will take that back. She was one hellacious looking woman. Hellacious. And when I say hellacious, I'm being kind. I'm being very kind. And just it is what it is. Because if you ever seen The Wiz and you seen the witch in the factory, and no disrespect, rest in peace, Miss Rotan, because I know your big ass somewhere. She looked just like the witch on The Wiz. You know what I mean? And that was one hell of a witch with the flying monkeys. I'm telling you, boy, you just didn't know. So the rayon shirt, the brown corduroy pants, I'll never forget those. Them ridges were so deep. Ruffles have ridges. They ain't got nothing on them. You know what I mean? So people, if y'all out there, treat your kids right. Go get them some clothes. Stop smoking your weed. Stop blowing your kush. Stop chasing your bag. Stop getting your nails and that thing that holds your stomach in. You don't need that thing. And also those wigs. If I wanted to crash test dummy, I would have went to the automotive department and asked me for a wig so I could run your head into the wall. The damn crash test dummies. Shout out to the wigwams. You know what I'm saying? I like natural women. But I'll take the wigwams for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Because when you put on that wig, you got on a horse's Aztec. It is what it is, what it ain't. It'll never be. Because today, people look like sheeple. Back then, we all look different. That's why my mama sent me to school with the damn fly guy shirt, them corduroy pants, and them Buster Browns. One thing about fly guy shirts. Fly Guy, they have a wide collar. That wide collar, see, back then when we was growing up in the 70s and 80s, the collar was so big, you could jump off a building and become a black flying squirrel. You know what I mean? And if you wanted to become a flying squirrel, just go get a fly guy. That's all I'm saying. Just go get a fly guy, And with that fly guy, don't have no corduroys. Don't have no pants that do not have a label. You know what I mean? People will say, "Oh, this person, that person, a label horse shit." You can go to YouTube and look up how to sell to a Negro. And once again, you can go to YouTube and look up how to sell to a Negro. And that's on PSAs. They got PSAs for gay people, PSAs for black people. I didn't see no PSAs for white people, though. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So if you want to look that up, do your fact checks. Go on YouTube, look up PSAs, and you'll look up how to sell to a Negro, but you'll also see Beware the Gate and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, boom, tease. It is what it is. Those are just some things America was going through. But the fly guy collar consisted of a floral shirt. If it wasn't floral, somebody was high when they was making them damn shirts. Because every swirl on the shirt definitely looked like the Grateful Dead. You know what I mean? And if you're just now joining me, I want to welcome you to 1438 North Night Hillside, the podcast. And I am Conversation, the voice of choice. You know what I mean? The host with the most. You know what I'm saying? If you holler at me, I tell her to keep it moist. It is what it is. What it ain't, it'll never be. And like I said, if you're on Facebook, send me some stars because this is how I live. This is how I eat. If you're on IG, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Send me some stars. If you're on YouTube, I want you to become a subscriber, because I do go live Monday through Friday every day, from 6 to 7 p.m. And since Christmas is next weekend, I'm definitely doing a Christmas special. Um, Definitely gonna do a Christmas special. I want to say shout out to the Bankhead family and the Kia Bankhead Hillsides up in the house. You know what I'm saying? And if you're from the hills or if you're from the projects, boom, show your man some love. You know what I mean? Reach into that pocket, give me $1 for a holler. You know what I mean? Send me some stars. When Tiffany come back on, I'm sure so much love for sending stars. Like I said, I definitely want the world to know who Hillside Projects are. Because when you're in Milwaukee, I will say this though. Only thing you hear is do that for me again. When you're in Milwaukee, all you hear is that means duck down after 9 o'clock, get up off the streets, go up in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell you, woo, it's something. But like I said, whoever made them damn fly guy shirts had to be hot. Because every print was a floral print. If it wasn't a floral print, then it was a damn mixture or a swirl. And I know I get high. I get high in a mob. You know what I'm saying? Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story is about to begin. You know, them, Michael, please forgive me. What I'm trying to say is when that shirt was moving on your body, I swear to God, I was a little kid, but it made me walk a certain way. When you feel that damn rayon shirt on your body and that fly guy, the collar's so big, it's just going up and down. It's just going up and down. That's why they made prep shirts where they could just button and keep the collar down. But back in the 70s, man, dude, if you would have gave me some fish tank water shoes on the first day of school with the way my mama parted my hair, like Arnold on Death, man, you'd have probably fell out. You definitely would have probably fell out. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, the way the shirt moved on my body, you gotta walk like one of the Bee Gees or John Travolta on Staying Alive, because you walking and it feels so good that your hands just get to moving, body just get to moving. You know what I'm saying? They be like, "What's up, blood?" You be like, "What's happening, dog?" You know what I'm saying? They be like, "Give me 5." You know, you give them 5, then they be like, "Give it to me on the upside, down low." Then he turn around and hit you with the back spin. That's how you know you was cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're moving and grooving. And the moving I'm grooving, if you're not familiar with the moving groove that I'm talking about, then you can go to Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. Because if you check out my man Rudy got that rayon shirt walk. Plus, he got on a purple rayon shirt with an Apple hat. If you don't know what an Apple hat is, use your smartphone. Use your smartphone. Use the worldwide internet. I'm telling you. Just like that. And Rudy had that rayon shirt walk. That, and just by me talking about it, and I love Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shout out to, what I'm saying, the creator Cosby. It is what it is. Hell, don't come back at me for somebody that I don't. It is what it is. So with that, we're gonna say shots fired, duck down. We coming, baby. Give me up. Is that for me? What feature is this? We're not looking for no features. Boom, because we almost lost the tube. We don't want that. What's up, Kim? You know what I mean? And if you're just now joining me, welcome to 1438 North Night Hillside, the podcast. And I am the voice of choice. Conversation. They call me Big Bunny Mike, baby. Look at the gold of my mouth. And I could just bite that microphone. And not only that, though. Like I said, if you had a stressful day off, I could put a smile on your face, but also helping me remember, these memories and things, because I got everything written down. I got a form. And like I said, my podcast has a mission statement, a focus, and a form. I'm a street talking motivational speaker. Stop it. Boom. Low level words and they get heard in the form of communicating intelligently and then being slick with it and talk good with it. You better understood. I'm a man whose conversation is smooth as jello. I can talk to a fine woman. She'll put on those stilettos and jump on that stage and shake it for a mellow fellow. Don't you just love it and like it? We're going to give you some ASMR. Somebody clap for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all I'm saying. So when you walking with that fly guy walk, bam, you cool. You moving from side to side like it's an earthquake in California, and we stay in the Midwest in Wisconsin or Illinois. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And when you walk in with that shirt, it's tucked in your pants. So if you done hem the pants up, you done did the Watusi to get all the clothes clean, and the only goddamn shirt you done found, we're gonna apologize for community guideline standards, because we don't want to get banned. It is what it is. So we're gonna respect the community guideline standards. And anyone that's giving me any comments or anything, get your point across. I don't care if it's negative or positive, just describe it right. Life ain't always about positive comments. Life ain't always about negative comments. Give it to me. One thing about me and my platforms, I can only be who I am. I don't care about likes, this or this, that, and other. It may pay the bills, but I still got other things going on that pay the bills. And it don't discern with me standing on the corner where it's that ifty getting them vags off. You understand? And if you don't know what that is, then you don't need to know what it is because it ain't your biz. You got it? Boom. Now you got a rayon shirt on. Now, when living in Hillside, Ninth Street Elementary School was right there. It was a green, ugly, very ugly school. That green paint demonstrated that, oh, you're going to war. You wanted at Ninth Street School, everything was tiled up. It had the lights, it had the light fixtures like right in the middle. Every school did. But they had the little grates on it. Like you could see the bulb with the grate protecting the light bulb. You know what I mean? So not to harm us or it. And also in the same time, when you walked around, that it was that line, that ugly green. The doors, they were brown. They were brown wooden doors with that thin glass right there. I used to love that. You could look at Fame and see how it was. And if you look through that glass, you'll see my little big face self sitting there with a perfect afro split on the right side with a collar so big. Man, I'm talking about you could set your paper and your homework on it, and the teacher will come get it from my shirt. You know. And why you got the Rudy walk, you know what I mean? Walking with the Fat Albert and the kids walking, you're going in, you know, some people always used to notice. They said, "Mike, what's wrong with your pants?" I'm like, "What you mean?" You know what I'm saying? And then I went in the bathroom and looked in the mirror, and I noticed that, yeah, the pants are too big. You got on a rayon shirt, you done hemmed up the damn pants, you done cleaned them by stomping them in the tub, but now you in the line, you know, you in line, and your so-called friend is now pointing out that it looked like you got 10 pounds of poo up in your pants. How you get 10 pounds of poo up in your pants? Because maybe you might be a 24 in the waist wearing a 32. So with the wearing a 32, you cannot change the waist. All you got to do, you bunch it up and hip it up. You're looking like Alibaba a little bit due to the uh, you're looking like Alibaba, you know what I mean, due to the fact that your shirt is stuffed into the pants and everything like that. So when your friends point out, like, damn, what's wrong with your pants, homeboy? You know what I mean? You're sitting there, you're like, man, shut your mouth. You don't do much. Have a Twix moment, mod. You know? And then you go in the bathroom and you look, and then you just see some just three, three belt holders are all crunched together. When you see those three belt holders crunched together, they shouldn't be crunched together. They should be spread out, holding your waist. But except for you're too small for the clothes. So with you being too small for the clothes, boom, you definitely gonna have that punch, that extra fabric. When you got the extra fabric right there, I swear to God, I feel like you got a pamper on. I am not a woman, but back in them days, I know what y'all feel like. You know what I'm saying? When it's y'all time for Mother Nature to come see y'all, because them pants was bunched up so big up in my butt. I was like, I'm a little boy. I should be feeling like this. It don't feel right. you know? And those feelings are brought to you unkindly by poverty. Poverty is brought to you by the unwilling racism of America. White folks always want to keep you down, so they want to keep you in poverty. So don't go there. Boom. And that's the poverty that I was growing up with. And so I went to Ninth Street Elementary, And when you stand in the bathroom, they got them big basin hand washing. So you looking in there and you like, so from the knee on down, you got a straight leg, but from the knee on up, you got parachute pants on. And if y'all don't know what parachute pants on, you have a smartphone. The best thing you can do with your smartphone is use it. So go look up parachute pants, and boom, if your brain ain't smart enough, boom, there's so many things outside of your head that you can get things done. So start using that sponge between those two things on the side of your head that you call ears, and you will find what you're looking for. Bam. And we in school got these pants on. I'm walking around looking like a damn parachute jumper. I'm embarrassed. I got on Buster Browns. I got my head, my hair's in a perfect afro. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about I was shy. I'm super sensitive. I ain't get, what they would call sexy or fine till I got older. I was an ugly little kid, but I grew up to be a fine man. Damn. Oh, let me step back. I think I better kiss myself. No, I'd rather kiss your mama and tell your auntie I said hi. Oh, I'll tell you about that a little later. Oh, it is what it is, what it ain't, it'll never be. And we are halfway through this, and this is the last episode of washing clothes, hemming, and fly guy shirts. So with the first episode, like I said, we talked about hemming the clothes, and getting it done. What's up, Tanaka? She said I was ugly as a kid. I was an ugly little kid. Oh, but I graduated good. Shout out to Ellen O'Brien. She's one of my teachers at Shalom High School. I definitely want to give a shout out to Shalom High School, to all the educators out there. You know what I'm saying? Like my baby Tanaka, boom, all the educators out there, like my definitely like my baby Angela. Boom, you keep going, educate them kids, and like my friend Corey, educate them kids. Give them a chance when nobody else ain't gonna give them a chance. Because like Ellen O'Brien and Felita Daniels and Ali Foley and Anthony Bradford and Dan Grego, Nancy Maylink. Yeah, I'm gonna call out these names because these are my educators that helped me. Kurt Alexander, the other Ellen. You know what I mean? There's so many people at Shalom High School on 17th Street. What's the address? Is it 1729 North 17th Street, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53201? If I ain't got it right, you got a smartphone. So, boom, use your brain. Go on your smartphone, look up Shalom High School, and and Gwen. Yes, definitely Gwen. Definitely. Oh, can't forget about Gwen and Larry B. You know what I mean? I appreciate, the tidbits y'all throw me, because if my memory don't serve me, well, holler at me and I'm going to get it right, because, hey, I'm imperfect as a man, but hell, I'll tell you this, though, I'm humble and I'm serving. So if you ain't find something to stand for and don't fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? I stand for the Lord, and it is what it is. My God leads me well. My name is Michael, the archangel, sit right next to God, bended knee with them carbon fiber wings. I fly high. You know what I mean? So that's 1749 North 17th Street, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You will find Shalom High School. You know what I mean? If you want to get educated and go there, bam, great teachers, platform. I think it's called Engelberg School in Milwaukee as well. Great staff, great people. You know what I mean? And just a few other places like Nova and everything that come from the umbrella of Shalom. I'm definitely gonna give a shout out. You know what I mean? Because my educators are who helped me get to where I am. The oration, the communication, the ability to speak, the confidence to convey what I'm feeling and saying. You know what I mean? We ain't talk about the beatings that came. You know what I mean? From poverty. The beatings, they're have you singing a different tune. You know what I mean? So it is full. We are having a night with this microphone, but it is because with all these gold teeth, baby, you got to talk to a gold piece. Let me tell you something. If they ain't permanent, then get away from me. So I'm going to have fun with the platform, but also convey it to a way that I hope it puts a smile on your face, And like I said, boom, I love the educators out there. Except for as an educator, when you look into that crowd, and you see the poor kids, You know what I mean? It was a different scene in the 70s and 80s. When you look into that mirror like fame, like I said, I'm gonna describe it for you again. You got an ugly green school. You in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and that ugly green was a 70s green. We ain't talking about the 70s orange. We talking about the 70s green. That green mean you had to get up and go to school because the same color the school was the same color the free lunch tickets were. So if they grabbed that manila envelope and handed you a green lunch ticket, everybody kind of knew it was free lunch. But hell, the free lunch was good, goddamn it, because hell, I wasn't getting no lunch at home. I better get it somewhere. You get tired of being hungry. Boom. So while I'm sitting there looking like I'm about to hit the Soul Train line, everybody else, I mean, how do you see your kids looking like they're going to the club? I was looking like I was going to the club. And I'm 50. I go to the club a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I'm at the club. You understand me? If you're at home looking at somebody you don't like, you better dump him and go to the club. And not a club close to your home. You better go to a club somewhere else. Find a different field to play in, or go to a different state. Because one thing I learned in Chicago, like you can fly out to a different state for a day and fly back in at the end of the night. Damn, they call them day trips. Let's go. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend. The story is about to begin. And if you're just now joining, you are in tune. I need you to subscribe. Send me some stars. And I need you to subscribe to 1438 North Night Hillside, the podcast. And I am the voice of choice. They call me Conversation. Tell your mama I said hi. Tell your auntie I said don't ask why. you know? And back to what I was saying, I'm the only person in the lunch line looking like I'm ready to start doing the hand roll and start to throw my hand up like that. You know what I mean? I definitely have no problem with conveying this because somebody somewhere went through it just like me. Somebody. Oh, and if you're on Facebook, you can see the in the studio that I got the soundproofing up, but you can also see Little Bit and Blue. That's the Chihuahua and that's the cat. So don't have the Chihuahua. Let the Chihuahua with the X. You know what I'm saying? So I got the cat. I need something to love. You know what I mean? You always got to need something to love. Put God first and everything else will happen. That's one thing I will say. The Almighty is good. You know? Oh, okay. Interesting. One of my friends wrote some comics in my book when I wasn't looking yesterday, but they're interesting comments, and I like the diatribe that he won't come aboard. I will expound on that a different day. I'm in the lunch line, and I got that green goddamn lunch ticket, and today was pizza day. And you know what pizza, it cover up that whole that big square piece of pizza. You didn't want that little end, you want that big fat piece. That piece that said, it's gonna last you a little bit into the night, but you're gonna be good. You know, on pizza day, they was not playing. What's up, Charles? You know what I mean? I'll tell you that. And I got some stories to say about that one. Charles. Yeah. Shout out to Charles, Timmy, Liz, um, Louise, Mel, all of them. You know what I mean? And those that they passed, and Big Sonny. Big Sonny showed me what a black leader was. That was a hell of a man. You know what I mean? What's up? I see you, Charles. Definitely. Now you a day one that didn't wig out on me. I will say this though, Charles. You a A1 day one. There's some mobs in Milwaukee that done lost that done lost their place. I will say that. And and like I was saying, so anybody that's on the live right now, you could relate to Ninth Street School. If you didn't go to Ninth Street School, you went to some street school in the United States of America, but except for we just happen to be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So you know what I mean? Let's run these numbers up, definitely. So if you're on Facebook, please send me some stars because that's how I eat. That's how I get these gold teeth in my mouth, baby. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe. Because 5 days a week from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., I'm going to be in your house if you allow me. And I appreciate it. I'm not talking about what everybody else talking about. I focus my ideas, my thoughts, and my plans as a street talking motivational speaker. And I'm going to come up under the rug with a few of the situations that'll make you cringe a little bit, that'll make you go, like you ate a little lint, like you ate a big fat lemon head with an Alexander grape and some Boston beans. We're gonna smash it together like now laters, put it in the oven, let it melt, and then make our own now laters. You know. So yeah, now laters. Now laters. Y'all got that? Now laters. You know what I mean? So that's how we call it now laters. So it is what it is. Well, if you know what apple stick, a Chico stick, and all that, you know what I mean? Because we're gonna get into the candy too, just at a different day. And when we get into that day, I'm gonna break it down because I'm gonna have every piece of candy up here. We're gonna talk about it, But back to that lunch line. Me standing there, them damn corduroys, everything all bunched up. My shirt just sliding over me, just ever so slightly, ever so beautiful. You're going through the lunch line, and that tray, that damn lunch tray. Oh my God, that that lunch tray. I ain't gonna even say it. Everybody, know what that lunch tray look like. That lunch tray, man, you sat down with that lunch tray and you get the smacking, boy, you don't hear nothing. Then you go out for recess, it can be a little bit better. But except for I couldn't run too fast because the belt wasn't tight enough because my waist was too small. The pants were too big. Hell, they looked like what was his name? Jim Duggan. Damn, he was a wrestler, but he used to wear the corduroys and all that. And even though I wasn't on TV, you could smell that boy. It was musty. He was musty. That boy, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That's his name, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. So I'm on 9th Street Playground in Milwaukee, running around. It looked like a little penitentiary. But I'll say this though, it didn't have nothing on the schools in Chicago. And I'm not saying that in the best way, because I could take you on 55th and King Drive right now. They got a projects over there. Ooh, we look like Vietnam. I love my city. I love my city. But I could take you in Chicago right now. It looked like Vietnam, but it ain't nowhere close to what's going on in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We got structure. We got structure. You ain't going to kill. No, 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 no. You shall not drive on sidewalks here. Thou shall not be messing up the hood politics nor the money. You mess up the might not make it. So we'll just sit like that. You know? That's how we gonna put it. So we're gonna go there. Let's get y'all some insight. Cause if I show the dog, gotta show the cat. You know? Boom. And after you get through mash and all that, and after you get through sitting down at the table, mash and all that, you stand up. I'm talking about, man, that damn shirt didn't do me no justice. The shirt done came out a little bit and it done fell. So I look like now you could tell the shirt ain't mine. It was my stepfather Jesse Jefferson shirt. Boy, I could tell you some things. Embarrassment after embarrassment after embarrassment. I think that's why I got so goddamn confident now, and I really don't care. So, if you're just now joining me, I want to say welcome to 1438 North Night Hillside, the podcast. I am the voice of choice, Michael, but they call me Conversation. And I want to say shout out to a lot of people when I was telling them, and my friend Knock Knock, she said, we're Generation X. She said, we're Gen X cross generation specialists. Hold on, let's go to the girl voice. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello. She said, Michael, we are Gen X cross generation specialists. That's how she said it. So let's have some fun with it. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend. The story's about to begin. You know what I'm saying? Who is it? Goldie, the host with the most, the voice, the choice, conversation. Let me tell you about a good situation. And if you had a bad day, listen to this black man's deep voice. What's up, David? I want to say, if you had a bad day, take the load off. Have a seat. Grab you a glass of wine, baby. Pick your feet up. If he ain't paying no bills, it's cold. Put him out. He gonna be knocking on the door. He gonna do right, you know? And if ain't nobody told you that you are beautiful and that you cared about, and I ain't talking to you fellas out there, I'm talking to every lady out there that hears this. If you don't feel appreciated, respected, just know that take this virtual hug, go get you a glass of wine, get up with me Monday through Friday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. You know? Because put something in the bucket, tuck it. All right? So let's get back to the story because we're about to conclude in about 16 minutes. And like I said, this is episode 3 of washing clothes, hemming pants, and fly guy shirts. So the first 2 days, the first day we talked about washing clothes and hemming them. The second one was doing a Watusi in the bathtub and getting them ready and hanging them all around the house. You know what I mean? And today's episode was, which is the third and final episode, we're talking about fly guy collars and how that rayon shirt used to move on your body, and how your so-called friends would talk about it. Now in Milwaukee, they call it ribbon. In Chicago, we're just gonna talk about you. Other places in the suburb, they call it the dozens. It's called the dozens. That's all I gotta say. But with it being called the dozens, what are the dozens and what is ribbing? Ribbing, truly, truly. ah, let's have some fun with it. And like I said, if you just now join me, welcome to 1438 North Night Hillside, the podcast. I am the voice of choice, conversation, better known as Big Mike. Hey, how you doing? So if you're on Facebook, send me some stars. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. Let me rise, baby. Hello, hello, hello. So we had to do that. I had to, the feedback. I like my gold microphone. I think I got to go get me a gold piece because, you know, you hear the difference. I do. I like it. So we're gonna do that. Hell, we did it with 46 minutes without it. Why we're gonna put it back on because I like the way it sounds. You know what I mean? When you're in Milwaukee, watch out for the. And when you're on the streets, make sure you watch out for the. Yeah, like that. I mean, somebody give me a little theme music. Yes, definitely. Somebody give me a little theme music. I definitely need some theme music for that. But what happens when you're in the hallway? When we was in the hallway, we was tripping. Bam. So besides that, like I said, when you stand up and people can tell that you wearing your uncle clothes, somebody else clothes other than your own, it's definitely not a good feeling. It's definitely not. So, with the green lunch tickets. Hold on. Let me put that right there. Right there. There we go. We got a little more functionality. With the green lunch tickets, you was getting free lunch. But also just that ugly ass green school. When you went to the ugly ass green school, all the damn bullies that was gonna be there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna name you. I got a few of them. You know what I'm saying? Because we too big for that now. I'll break your teeth out your mouth, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna handle that. Most definitely handle that. Um, so I definitely, want to use this platform to let the world know who Hillside projects are, you know what I mean, and who Latin Park projects are and Mayflower Court projects are, because, we're a legion of people. And I'm at the point now, I ain't telling nobody to tell their story no more. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna come and record you with your permission and all that, or you come here, or I'm definitely gonna set up a spot in Milwaukee where I can do podcasts as well. Because when I travel and move, I'm not gonna miss a beat. I don't care if I got to set up in the closet, in the plane. I'm gonna come and give you this Venice. You know, um, who, like I said, don't is not in the dictionary. It ain't gonna make nothing. So like I said, support your man. Because I definitely support my damn self. But you better believe I'm special, very unique and healthy, and I know where I'm going. And I'm gonna definitely tell the stories of old, tell the points of view that a lot of people won't speak about. But man, that gold microphone look good, baby. You know what I'm saying? I could smack somebody. You know what I mean? It is what it is, what it ain't, and it never be. So, with that being said, those are the memories of clothes that don't fit, of taking 1 or 2 hours to hem up your clothes. When you hemming up your clothes or you're getting hand-me-downs and things like that, it's not a really good feeling. And kids today ain't taking no hand-me-downs. They're definitely not hemming up no clothes, and they definitely not gonna make a fit. It is what it is. Uh, ooh, we gotta take the little word out, because whenever you say you must have ran out of thoughts or words, and I'm very well polished. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a ham sandwich. Let's go, baby. Both sides of the world make the curl swirl. I'm not a classy curl. I'm a wave nouveau, but then I went to perm. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I did look like Big Worm. You know what I'm saying? Or Della Reese. And there's a ton of pictures on my Facebook that you can go check out, and all that. All of my platforms are open. You can go to me and check me out at Michael Coates, MichaelCoates on Facebook. I used to be private, but now I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm private with my business, just not private with what I'm giving up to the world. You know what I mean? And if you're on YouTube, it is Project Baby. It is Conversation Mike, Konvasation, Mizike, Mizzike. So if you look up Project Baby on YouTube or Conversation Mizike, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'd be the big dog. I am the big dog. Brian's bro, B Coach bro, Big HS. It is what it is. I carry Hillside on my back. You know what I mean? And we are Legion, and we're coming. We are here. You know? I want to give a shout out to In the Lab podcast. So, y'all can do a hashtag and follow that as well. That's my man Woody. He from Hillside Projects as well. I would like for y'all to give a shout out, or give a like to In the Lab production, In the Lab podcast, In the Lab podcast. He is definitely, that's my man. He's definitely affiliated with 1438 North Ninth. Hillside the podcast, definitely a great friend of mine. Go over there and see what he's talking about. We got many different points of views. We're not talking about the same subjects. We're definitely organized and we focused. Hillside is coming. We are here. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely going to talk about the Hillside legends and OGs. So the next episode, which will be starting Monday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., I'm talking about the OGs. And I think that one right there, everybody gonna need their own night, Michael. This might not be a 3-episode podcast, because we talking about Big 50. You know what I'm saying? John Barham. We talking about Big D8, Dennis Alexander. We talking about D. I still don't know D real name. I just know him as D. All these years, never knew D real name. D. It is what it is. You know what I mean? My man Kojak, my man Big C. There's so many that we have lost I'm definitely going to talk about, especially my brother Brian Fitzgerald Coates, the one, the only. That's my little bro. I love him to death, y'all. Also, I definitely got stumped a little bit because, sometimes it hit me like, man, you giving up a lot of your life to let people, yeah, we're going to trailblaze this. Just like Lewis and Clark went to trailblaze the damn Indian land that they took from the Indians and then forced us to work it. I'm in this digital platform land, and definitely got to trailblaze because, there's so many different platforms and ways to make money nowadays. It's called per capita, it's called guap, it's called cheese, it's called lettuce. And I definitely just want to, get up here. I'm not a comedian, I'm not a comic, I'm not a joke. I'm just conveying what I went through in life, and what I've grown to be a street talking motivational speaker, because playing pranks on me, I hope not, because, I'm not the prank person. You play a prank on me, I will pick you up and I will make that thing get hundreds of thousands of views, because the things I do to you is unnatural. I will bend you up like a pretzel. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and what it ain't, it'll never be. So I just want to say to everybody out there, if you have any comments or suggestions or things that you would like for me to convey, because I'll take the comments and suggestions into point, and I'll parlay it into a scenario where it could be understood and disseminated across all platforms. You know what I mean? From Instagram to YouTube to Facebook. And I want to say thank you, for taking an hour of your time to allow me to come into your mind space, to allow me to come into your spirit, to allow me to come into your household, to allow me to come across your devices and listen to what I have to say or jog your memory, about things about growing up in the 70s and 80s. Like I said, much love to Knock Knock. She told me, she said, Mike, you're she said, Michael, you are a Generation X cross generational specialist. Just like that. Ah, so we're gonna handle that. And would it be the holidays? I want to say happy holidays to everybody out there, and definitely. And I got a lot of love in my heart. And if you don't know that, but on the other side of that, I'm a protector. So, with that being said, like I said, if you got any comments or suggestions or any points of views that you would like for me to talk about, I could weave it into my storyline and bring it up. And like I said, we're focused, thoughts are not bouncing off the wall. Generation X, cross generational specialist, speaking about the way we grew up, the times we grew up, the friendship. Because when I get to talking about Right On Magazine and the teen line, man, when I get to talking about the teen line, it is going down, because that was our internet back then, the teen line, or gossip. You spread the notes around the classroom, it was gossip, you know. So, like I said, Monday of the 16th, 17th, that's the 18th. So Monday, December 18th at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I hope y'all be in tune. Set your notifications, set your clock, set your time, grab your wine, grab your food. Make sure you got a blunt, baby. You know what I mean? Um, we got to stop saying, that's a low level word. It was never heard. It is time to see me at Monday at 6 p.m. to 7, and you will have the esteemed pleasure to be in front of Michael Coates, the one and only. You know what I mean? The voice of choice, conversation, the man with a good sensation. You know what I'm saying? I got the goatee that's hard when you bite them, but boom, you know what it is. So I would like to say, happy holidays. Y'all have a great night. Tonight was the last episode of Washing Clothes in the Tub. And if you want to get back if you want to look at any previous episodes that I've done, this is only the sixth episode. You can go to the live videos and then look at the day it was launched. You can go to it. It's live chat replay. There are no restrictions on it. You can look at it. You can comment. Take in what I'm saying. I'm a 50-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? I'm an Aries, baby. I'm a fire sign. That's where I'm going. I'm burning down the world. I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? And then it gets remade into ashes, like the phoenix. And what comes from the phoenix is always reborn. So I want to say, tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend that the story is about to begin at Monday at 6 p.m. Boom. Be there, be squared. Not only that, have some love in your heart, have some love in your heart. Keep moving in life. Also, do for yourself. Respect yourself. And no matter what you're doing in life, other people should respect you as well and do the damn thing. Because not only are you all special, you might have some special needs. You might need a special time. You might just need a special conversation. But what I'm saying is, everybody don't get a trophy for participating in my book. You know what I'm saying? You got to put up, shut up, or get mucked up. It is what it is. So we're going to abide by the community guidelines. And we're going to get up out of here. And like I said yesterday, when I start to sign off now, I'm going to come from the Gen X. You know what I'm saying? I'm Audi 5000, G. I'm Audi 5000. And if you don't know what Audi 5000 is, you got a smartphone. The worst thing you could do is not look it up. What is an Audi 5000? God bless those who are not doing so well. God bless those. We can't say no more. Mike, get that out your word. Get more polished. We're going to say God bless those that are less fortunate. God bless those that are having trouble finding their way. And may the Creator take his wings and just show people some grace that really need it. And with that being said, I'm going to sign off, and it's been great. Thank you for the love and respect for allowing me to come into your home, into your spirit, into your cipher, onto your smartphone device, onto your computer, and just into your mind. It's been a pleasure. Happy holidays. I will see you Monday. And like I said, next weekend on Christmas, I'm definitely going to do a pop up, a special encore presentation on Christmas. I feel like the world needs to hear what I gotta say because I'm special, baby. You didn't know that. Y'all have a great night. And like I said, if you're just now tuning in, you have now tuned in to 1438 North Ninth Hillside, the podcast. I am the host, the voice of choice, conversation. But my friends call me Michael Coates. I want to say sayonara, good night, ciao, bella. Auf Wiedersehen. Peace. We are out. Whew.